because we're already live now, dude. We're already in the air. We're on the air.
Oh no!
It's too late now.
now.
There's no time. There's no time. Hey, everybody. Hi. Welcome to episode 9 of the Sunless Citadel. Apologies for getting started a little bit late today. And by a little bit, I mean 20 minutes. I had some issues with Twitch that just would not go away. I couldn't connect to their server, so I had to restart everything. So sorry about that, but we're here. We're happy. And if this is your first time tuning in, we normally start at 11, and I am Eric. I am your GM and host and Gamemaster and sometimes lover. Let's just go around. Sorry we couldn't play last week, so let's just go around the horn, remind everybody who we are, and then we'll get into like beliefs and prologue stuff. Okay? So let's start with Alex.
Thanks, Eric. Yes, I'm Alex, also known as fake_Alex_blue on Twitch and Twitter. And I am playing Grice Lastlight, a cleric from the Church of the Perennial World Tree, who is sap-soaked and slowly losing his mind to zealotry.
Woo! It's a good one. Cool. Let's go to jump over to Paulo.
Hi everyone. I'm Barona Gamer, found on all the usual places on the internet, and I am playing Deckard, the dwarven. Well, he used to have a class, but I think Dwarven Maniac describes him best right now. He's on a quick descent into darkness and death, and let's put it this way: the more viscera that is involved, the better.
Nowadays, yeah, it's cool. All right, Martin, what's up?
Hi. My name is Maarten, or Marendel, or the Marendel. I play Arendelle, the elf ranger. Yes, it's a ranger here. Yeah, it's an elf ranger. Contrary to Deckard, Arendelle is actually becoming more and more optimistic. Whether it's really justified or not is to be seen. But he thinks we can actually do this thing, and he just needs to convince the others that we need to work together. and sure, we'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Yeah, we'll see. What could possibly go wrong? All right. And last but not least, our halfling, Alain.
Hi, my name's Alain, or Jexus 1985, or whatever. I play Gilly the Heathen, a halfling burglar. He was very dapper and very adventurous, and now he's become a bitter, depressed little halfling who cooks. Just, because that's all he can do, really. So,
Yeah, we have been getting pretty.
Has his name actually changed to the Heathen? I'm sure it used to be Darkstalker or something.
Yeah. Hey, you got him a heathen, so I adopted
his face.
Damn. Okay. So, welcome to Torchbearer. Torchbearer is a game made by Burning Wheel HQ. So it has a lot to do with characters' beliefs and drives, and that's how you get experience. It's also a game about teamwork, because if this is also the first time you've ever seen Torchbearer, there's a concept where every action you do will slowly tick down on a grind clock. So like the more you do, the more things wear and tear on you. So let's review our beliefs, instincts, and goals of everybody, and maybe do the prologue. So here's something that I did last Sunday for the other game. We actually did the prologue first and then redid belief, instincts, and goals, just to remind everybody and get everybody on the same page first, because that might be important because we haven't done this in a week. But I'm interested in hearing your guys' thoughts.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I have no conditions.
What?
Neither do I, but I think I gave the prologue last time, so I am out.
Okay.
I am condition free.
Oh, shit. So it's me then. Basically.
Well, you don't have to.
I don't want to recover exhausted. That's the thing. Does anyone else have tax nature that they wanted to recover?
How are you guys so freaking healthy? What have I been doing to
Because
you?
we slayed you.
All
We just wiped the floor with you.
Recover, basically.
And then we spent
Oh, that's
one
true.
day-
We
one
did spend
night
basically
just
all
recovering.
Yeah, we spent last session basically just recovering.
Yeah,
No. And we killed Yellow Mold.
that's true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but we spent the entire time in that room. Okay, we'll see. All right. Tell us.
But
Let's see. I think I have 4 out of 5 nature.
so go ahead.
So finally, I get to do a prologue. Just every time somebody else always had a condition. Let's see. You're gonna have to remind me. Oh yes. I think last time we started off at the end of a glorious, glorious victory where the walls were painted as they should in viscera, gore, and guts, where most of the party wanted to tarry and waste their time trying to heal things and look for things there. But fortunately, Deckard was there to move everybody forward and on goal and rush towards the next hallway, at which point the elf was fascinated in trying to find some footsteps and then apparently, look at flora and fauna as they open the door.
I'm going to interrupt you. You can't fail to mention the sort of almost forcible surgery that Gilly performed, like with everyone's help.
Oh, I completely forgot that one. Exactly. Yes. Before we even went onwards, there was it could almost be called non-consensual surgery, as Bryce was held down forcibly, and we're not quite sure what Gilly did to Grice, but well, at least he's walking at the end there. But yes, fast forward a little bit, and while Deckard was trying to keep these headless chickens on the goal to move towards the end of the hallway where we needed to go, they were obsessively distracted by some yellow mold and some possible nonsense that was in there. Of course, as incompetent as they are, they burnt the place down. And, okay, the mold was gone, but so was everything else. And of course, rather than, be stalwart and head onwards, they decided to just camp in the remains of their failure. At which point, somehow...
camp in the remains of their failure. Shit, dude.
Oh, yes. And I believe we were even... people got scared by their own shadows, at which point, Bryce stared off into nothingness, and before we knew it, everybody was freaking out, but we just needed to wait it out and relax. And finally now, hopefully, people will listen to the sense that Deckard is making, and we will move to the end of this hallway.
How were we freaking out?
Oh, it's...
This is like all Deckard's POV, right? Like, so it's
Oh, absolutely.
not
Yeah, this
necessarily
isn't-
an objective report, but you get
I can't say that it's commensurate with reality as the objective observer would know it. But yeah, I believe that is where we are.
Yeah.
Yep. So we were just recovering from that room. Do you want me to give you guys a description again of what was going on in this room? Or are we good?
please do. Why not?
Yeah, okay.
No, please do the description. Oh, but wait, because now we still do our beliefs and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We need. Thank you. See, I get so excited to play, and then I literally say, like, I map what we're going to do, and I get excited, and I'm like, fuck my map. I don't know. I'm the worst. I'm like the worst Torchbearer
Kind of like us,
character in the world to be like, let's do all this prep and then let's ignore it. Okay, yeah, let's talk about beliefs, instincts, and goals. So let's go around the table, talk about them, and get some resolution stuff. So, who wants to go first? Anybody excited to jump ahead and do this stuff?
Yes, let's rescue those adventurers. Or at least get their rings. And we have already one ring. Hey, we made it this far. Time for some optimism. We can do this, guys. That's my belief. My goal is we need to work together if we are to venture forth. Low morale can mean death to our mission. It's like a disease. I will cheer up Gilly. He's an invaluable part of our group. And my instinct is, whenever we're not sure where to go, I take the initiative to look for traps to help us on our way.
Okay. I like your goal. I just want to make sure that it's mechanically sound for a game of Torchbearer, and then you get experience. So, like, what do you mean by cheering Gilly up? Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think
there's
about
no.
because that could be kind of I'm afraid that might fall under the line of like lighting a torch. You know what I mean? As far as like simplistic goals, I don't know, but
Well,
I feel like Gilly's
it's
not going to
really,
do that as a person. Like, he's not going to be like, okay, now I'm cheered up. Like, you're going to have to work at it anyway. So I think I'm okay with it. But I don't hear what the rest of the group thinks real quick.
Last time
I
you
worked on
worked
it last time already.
Oh,
and you
that
were
was your goal
getting
last
some-
week? Oh,
Sorry,
then
yeah,
let's keep it
last session. Last
Got it.
session,
Yeah.
I worked on it, and we were getting somewhere. Gilly
Okay.
started to become more active again already.
in. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
willing to let it go. But I mean, I just wanted to bring up I have that reservation, but we're probably good then. Cool. All right, and then your instinct was basically scout
Scout, yeah, scout when we don't know where to go.
underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. All right, who wants to go?
I feel
Okay.
like we need the counterpoint of realism after this. Completely.
You want to be the voice of
Me.
cynicism? All right, tell us.
I want to be the voice of realism.
Tell us, dwarven doom and gloom. Tell us like it is.
Dwarven optimist, thank you. It is Deckard's true belief that this citadel will be my tomb, but not before I bury my enemies in here with me. I will push through at all costs and strike down any who stand before me. Which means that his direct goal right now is that the rush of battle silences the doubts rising up. I must drown them in blood. Today another will die by my hand.
Damn.
And he'll be fine. He's got this. Although, instinctually he can tell that my companions lack the strength to see this through. When they struggle with their task, I will celebrate the glory of our coming demise by throwing my body into the mix.
I love the theme of that. I just want to make sure that I understand mechanically. That means basically you're always rushed to help somebody doing something physically, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I kind of got the right idea for that. Yeah, I love that. I love the flavor. Exactly. You always throw yourself in as a way to. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. Let's see either let's see Gilly or Grice who wants to go next.
I'll go.
Let's do Gilly first to not end on a depressive note.
Come on. All right. So Gilly's belief is that apparently some tasks are too daunting for a useless halfling like myself. The point of the leader volunteering, right? His goal is, all right, Gilly, shut up, stop whining, and get it together. You were hired for a reason. I will sneak in the shadows and scout ahead. And the instinct is, when making camp, make sure my friends are fed properly so we can get out of this alive.
My fans.
My fans, yeah.
Okay.
So wait, your goal was to sneak ahead?
My goal is to sneak in the shadows and scout ahead.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I suppose I should give you Grice's then. Grice's belief is one may be fearless and focused, but only by working together do we become formidable. His goal is false plantings on this scale is no mere trespass. It is heresy. I shall take a cutting to show to the cultivars at Hartwood. And his instinct is words are well and good, but to truly serve the divine, accurate records must be kept. Wherever there is opportunity, I will put quill to parchment.
So is that for okay, never mind. That's
Free
like scholar,
maps, right.
or like yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get that. Awesome. So, and now we did our previously on, and now we're ready to begin. So let's do a quick review of what this room looks like that we find ourselves in. So, you guys were in a dark, windowless arboretum. I think is how you pronounce it. Arbitorium. Well, it's not an arbitorium.
Arboretum.
It's arboretum. Arboretum.
An abattoir?
Yeah, in a
yeah,
way.
yeah.
In a way, it is, right? An arboretum of an abattoir. So,
A horticultural mortuarium?
yeah, a little bit. So, you guys are... This room This room is basically ripe with charred remains. This octagonal node, I think, is the best way of describing it. That once held numerous scrolls that were covered in molds and lichens as violet fungus and and mushrooms kind of grew on the walls, kind of all lit on a blaze after you guys were afraid of this yellow mold, and then you decided to camp in here. So yeah, it's actually like basically barren, other than like, you know, old ashy spores that are, you know, rendered inert and destroyed. But your lungs are probably fine. You know, you don't have a cough. You're probably good.
Yeah, so I think you know, just as the last ashes, I mean, I'm assuming we had a bit of a campfire. I think Gilly cooked something. So
Yeah.
just as the ashes of our campfire are dying down, and with like people are gathering their bedrolls and cloaks together, whatever, to set off again, I think we see Grice praying. And it's a ritual that you will have seen many times, and it's a very elaborate procedure. So he draws like a great circle around him and marks the cardinal points of it, and like he places the root from around his neck in one of the points of the circle, and like he has the ritual earth. And what I'm trying to do is I need to rememorize my prayers every time we camp, and we forgot to do that last time. So
yeah, we need to memorize. This doesn't cost you a check or anything to do this, right?
No, it happens. It can.
It happens
pretty
on
much,
yeah.
Yeah, like the best case scenario, I get to choose a prayer. Worst case scenario, I get a condition, or you choose for me. So it's a theologian test, and the ob is
8 minus your will, right?
8 minus my will of 5.
I'm pretty sure it's 8 minus will.
Yeah.
So this would be a pretty easy. This would be a pretty difficult test, I reckon.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, it
So
tells you
should-
in the back. That's right. It
should
doesn't
be
tell you
ob
in the other
3
section.
for me, but because I'm exhausted, it's actually going to be ob 4.
Because that's a factor. Yes, it is.
Factor.
Boom, boom, boom. Here's all the peoples, and here's the monsters. But where are?
I'm rolling it.
Here's the loots. Okay.
It's not successful.
Excuse me. Okay. So go ahead and mark a condition, and get the spell that you prepared. But you definitely you are now hungry and thirsty.
Okay. All right, that's not too bad.
No.
Right. And I think I am going to take the same spell I prepared last time I chose, was successful, which is Malediction of the Undertree.
Yeah. Here's a quick question.
Yeah.
I have it here listed since last game, though. You guys are out of light. So does anybody have a torch? I have light at 0.
Are we in the dark?
Oh. I
I
think
have
I
one
have a
torch.
candle.
I have literally one torch.
Might wanna
Yeah,
might wanna scavenge.
Wait, didn't we scavenge some wood last time?
I felt like we did, but
Yeah.
Yes. We did a scavenge test, and that's when
did it
the
fail?
shadows arrived, or was that the peasant test that I failed?
I remember Eric saying, "Yeah, you find some."
No, I thought the
wood."
scavenger. I'm pretty sure the scavenger test was to find something of value in this
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
It was not to find torch stuff.
No, we should.
I'm
do
almost
that.
positive it was to find
Yeah.
some writing that wasn't burned.
I think you're right.
We should find torch
So
stuff.
you guys are getting ready to go, and you gotta go look at your pack, and your pack feels pretty light. It's pretty low on torches. So you won't, Grice, you literally have one left. So yeah. Fub in chat. You know, the friggin' game is called Torchbearer. Don't tell me you don't have any torches.
Hey,
How
none
unprofessional.
of these other idiots actually
So,
bought them.
yeah.
I really want to help with that.
Well, I mean, you guys you're quote unquote in the darkness, but bear in mind you're not in complete blackness. Well, you're kind of in like the fading lights of this room, but you can definitely see the light violet hues of things in different areas, like across the moldy parts of this area of this large vast chamber. Remember where like the
main room itself.
Yeah, the main room, and then there's all of these like little octagonal nodes that come off of this chamber, which is where you guys are at. That's where you're sleeping in one of them right now, and yeah, there's some kind of like violet fungus that kind of grows here, so it technically counts as dim light, like if you wanted to be in it technically, so it's a factor still, but keep that in mind. It's not complete darkness.
We're not in a hopeless situation, but it could certainly be better.
Elves do not have dark vision. Get wrecked. So you might want to consider doing that, but I'm willing to hear what you guys want to do.
I think we just seriously need to find something to make torches out of.
Scavenging things for torches is probably not a difficult thing, but
I mean, yeah, there were bookcases and whatnot in this room, and presumably we burned something. There's got to be more burnables that weren't consumed by the fire, right? Like,
yeah, remember like those skeleton dudes had like rakes or whatever, like break those, like.
That's right.
You could basically say that we could fashion that the scavenge just means that you go out further or something like that, right?
I mean, if there are tools and like wooden handled things in the next room, is that like even a stretch to use those as torches? Probably.
No, not at all.
Buy them with cloth and whatever.
No.
I made a torch or two in my days.
Are you trying to ask if this is a good idea and to avoid this roll?
I am, totally trying.
I know, I feel like what you're trying to do here.
It's like game.
No, I know. No, I'm sorry, dude. I think
am I doing?
Hey,
I think it's going to require a roll. I think this is going to because it's one thing to get a stick, it's another thing to get a torch, right? Yeah. Like it's different than that's not the same thing. So
but those keepers had robes. We can go there, snap their rakes in half, wrap the robes around the end of the stick. That's a burnable. That makes it a torch. Yeah. Hey, and we even have a bunch of gooey.
You're making it really hard for me to say that's not a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll give that to you guys. So you fashion that. So yeah, you have a torch. You have an extra torch now.
I think Grice gets done.
If you want, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you again. Let me just finish, so you guys know. If you want, it's a good idea. You have a torch now. Like you have an extra torch from doing that. If you want more torches and want to extend that stuff out, kind of like cooking, you would have to roll a scavenger or a carpenter or actually it's probably peasant. It's probably more like peasant test to actually get multiple torches. I think that's fair. Good idea. You get yourself a torch. If you want more and want to extend that stuff out, then you take some time and do the work.
I feel we need more.
But why would this not be? Why would this be peasant and not scavenger? Because scavenger is finding useful materials and stuff.
My take on it is that the materials are easy to find. It's just fashioning them.
Exactly. It's
but you can't.
You have cloth. You have broken sticks, but now you have to like turn this into torches. So you have to like dip that stuff in like random like mold around and like tie it together and get it ready. It's not as easy.
So the survivalist.
Yeah, no, I think survivalist would actually make more sense than peasant. I'm sorry, you're right. It would be a survivalist to extend that out. I'm sorry, that makes way more sense than peasant. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, you are.
I need 2 more tests for peasant. Beginner's luck to become an actual peasant.
You can mend my backpack.
Hold on, are you saying that Gilly is not even worth being a peasant right now?
I'm okay with it survivaling. I'm not sure how you guys are. No,
I'm for sticking metal into other people, not for sticking sticks into.
I think Grice is the perfect person to make these things into torches.
Yeah,
he knows stuff about wood and
yeah, definitely. Like a lot of Grice's work before he became a Samara, which is like a sort of evangelical gardener, was tending to the gardens at the Enclave. And there's a lot of kind of makeshift repairs and like mending of fences and like setting fires at distances to maintain the proper separation of crops. And
so you're gonna do this.
I'm afraid Eric. Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, cool, man.
So I think he gathers up his prayer supplies, his the ritual items for he has for communing with the world tree itself, and then a little of the burnt out ashes of our campfire. I'm all right to collect a handful of those, aren't I, Eric? All right.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
And then he'll head off into the other room. Is anyone coming with him to fashion these torches? He says something like, "We need more light. This is the last one I've got." Holding up the last of his torches, which is lit, by the way. Like, we're not doing this in the dark.
Okay, I was gonna ask you that.
Gilly just gets up and grabs his stuff and just gets ready to move along with you.
Deckard's just in the back going, "We're going the wrong direction. It's that way."
We can't all see in the dark like you, Deckard.
I think Arendelle starts walking around trying to check for trying to find these materials like on the floor with his good elven eyes.
So you want to help with Scout?
Tracking? Or no, tracking is something else. I guess Scout. I guess Scout, if that's okay.
Not to make.
Yeah,
the hardest part is making these things. I would allow.
Yeah.
I would allow maybe laborer.
Well, I can help with survivalist. That's okay, but then
yeah.
I just need to help in a different way. Then I'll.
No, just help with survivalist.
I guess I'll show you how to because we have pieces of wood and we have pieces of cloth, right? And we have. So I think I'll show you how to do some proper elven knots to tie things down really, really well. Just slightly better than you would usually do as a human.
Okay. Wait, so we're talking. Wait, we're talking about how much dice and things we want to add here. So I should tell you the obstacle too, right?
Oh, actually, then I'll help you with elven lore wise instead of survivalist.
Do you want me to?
Let's
so
see.
it's gonna. So you tell me again. How many torches are you trying to make here? Basically, what are you trying to get out of this?
What? Really?
No.
I was gonna say.
That's fine.
No.
How about just a couple, like 2 or 3?
Yeah, you want like a pack of torches?
Yeah.
Right.
What is it? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's probably 1. That's probably worth 1. So this is probably ob 2.
Okay.
Adventuring party size and a basic thing is probably ob 2.
All right.
Makes it 3.
Are you still exhausted?
I'm still exhausted.
So it's gonna be ob 3 for you.
So would you allow Scavenger here as well for help? As one of the
if you need something extra.
I think Gilly just sort of looks around for additional pieces of twine and stuff you can use to tie all the cloth things together. Throw you some useful stuff.
And
I think Deckard, since it is his instinct to help, not immediately, but eventually, he's sort of pacing in the back, and when he sees that this is taking a while, it's like, fine! Sits down and just does, a bit of the, average manual labor, put some things together to hand them to Grice and that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
And I think as Grice is sort of sitting there, cross-legged, assembling these torches, he has something that just pops into his mind. and it's a line from one of the sacred books, right? And it says something like, "Give unto them tides of wood and oil." That's what we need. We need oil. We need some sort of fat to render unto this. That the sons of Redwood, the priest, may purify the ground for new plantings and carry light into the darkness. We're a long way from Redwood. And I'm going to use Zealous against myself there, because it's like distracted by thoughts of proper procedure and the history. It's like feeling disconnected from that. So 2 dice harp. You said what was the orb? 2, so it would be 3.
Yeah, it'd be 3 with exhausted.
Cool.
Deckard's not helping, right? No.
I was helping.
So then it's 3 help.
Yeah.
One full.
Well, you also got 2 6s, so if you want to spend fate for that, that'd be good too.
Yeah, you're 1 die short then, right? 3 plus 2.
I deducted 1 because I used a trait against myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's why you were 1 short. Okay.
But I will spend a fate.
All right, re-roll those 2 dice, my friend.
You can do it.
Nice.
Not even a problem.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Yep. So you got yourself a fresh pack of torches. You're gonna just put them in your bag or something?
Here, Gilly, you carry these.
All right.
Okay.
My bag's still
How many are there in the slot? It's 3, right?
I think so.
I think it's
And
3
we-
or 4. It's 3 or 4. Can you look that up while we
I'm
go?
just looking it up, yeah.
Okay. So
4 in a pack.
yeah.
So we have 5. Because we
So
also made
One
one
we're
with the
using,
That's
the one
right.
we
so
have
they-
from the good idea, and the 3 we have extra.
Okay, so it's 2 slots for me. That's fine.
yeah,
As you
okay.
guys
Just want
are
to realize how much I'm carrying. It's
Yeah.
a lot for a small person. It's quite heavy.
as you guys are kind of like scavenging things around here, you don't. It's kind of like this. You hear this faint pulse. It's like a beating drum. It's like a rhythmic pattern of, and it's just very faint. It's a very like bass sound, and it's just been kind of getting louder since you guys kind of got up from camp.
Drums in the deep.
You did it. I just typed it in. You didn't.
Where is it coming from?
You don't around everywhere. It sounds like.
All directions?
Yeah, it's kind of it's coming from. It's bouncing off all the walls, but it seems to be coming from onward, essentially. So you guys haven't explored
You hear
north
that,
yet.
brothers? They're calling us.
Yeah, you haven't explored north yet, and that it's probably coming from that direction. Would be the best way to put it. Then.
Yeah, that was the
it's-
path with a lot of tracks, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So-
the room with all the bas relief
Yeah.
stuff that was
Yeah.
creeping out of the walls towards us.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's
sort of
it's
returned to
reset.
its-
It's returned to its
Okay.
normal.
Suspicious.
So there was a door, right? To
Yeah,
the
it's a
north?
door.
Yeah, there was a door
there's a
northbound.
doorway to the north. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was there was lots of tracks going there, Gilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Gilly gets up, and he looks at everyone. It's like, you guys, you really want to do this, right?
Yes.
Oh yes.
All right. He sort of looks back and then looks back to you, and then he looks to Grice, and he's like, "Stay here. I'm gonna do something. Let me check things out." And the
Be careful.
Take the
He takes
light.
off his
Billy.
what?
Take the light. He holds out a torch to you.
Yeah. He takes off his backpack and he puts it on the ground, sits it next to to whoever's wearing carrying a satchel, not a backpack, and yeah, he takes the torch, and he moves to the door, and he stealthily and slowly and scoutily opens it and moves through the shadows to check things out while carrying a torch.
Okay. Can you give me a scout
He
test?
holds the torch behind his back.
Also, that small set of coins I was carrying, I consider that being part of the backpack, so it's also next to the backpack.
So you're bringing your backpack along with you, right?
No,
No, he left that with us.
Oh, okay.
left it along with the small sack that's filled with copper coins.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. No, you want to go scout ahead?
Yeah,
All right.
and
I mean, it would be technically his instinct, but I doubt it would be. You'll be coming along with it, but is Arendelle coming along?
I wouldn't.
No,
let
he
him
wanted
either.
to do it on his own.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
No,
All right then.
I'm gonna.
I would, but no, he doesn't want to. So.
And what are
Actually-
you looking for specifically?
Danger.
Right. Okay.
So consider me sort of walking sort of along the walls, checking things out, making sure that there's no traps.
Yeah. Okay.
That there's no ambushes, stuff like
yeah.
that. They sort of check things out so we know what's coming.
Yeah, okay. So you get we wind up in a another one of those kind of like arboretums, but only it's arboretum, but it's not like a dead end node. There's like a couple other doors bouncing off this place, and you kind of like went through a couple like hallways to get here. And now make a scout test for me.
Yeah.
Um
What's the op?
I will give you that. Just 1 second. You have light, so that's not a factor. 4 is the obstacle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use adventurous for myself because I'm doing this alone for the party, making sure everyone's fine. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And I'm spending a persona as well to tap into my nature,
Okay.
which is sneaking.
Yeah. Okay. So you're sneaking around, right? And you come across another very like what's the best way of putting it? Theological kind of room. Like I don't know. It's like it's very religious, right? Once again, there's a lot of draconic imagery. Most notably is that in the back of this room, there's this very, very, very intricately, expertly carved out of like black marble, the head of a dragon. You can see that there's sort of like ruby-ish colors coming from its eyes, and the rest of the room kind of carries a lot of sort of like patterns and like masonry kind of like pattern tile sets going around. The floor has these like it kind of carries the same patterns as the walls.
Okay. So I did the scout test and I used fates, so I have 5 successes out of 4. So that's
Nice. So you passed. Awesome.
Yeah.
You step cautiously and you almost step on a pressure plate trap.
Aha. But I don't.
Yeah, you see like your foot's like hovering over it. You can see how it sort of has that like it kind of blends in with the rest of the pattern of the tiles and everything like that, but you can kind of see like the inlay where it would drop down, and so you expertly dodge it, right?
Would it be easy for the others to avoid as well if I pointed it out to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to like mark it with chalk or something?
Well, no, not necessarily, because I intend them coming back alive. But the question more is, do I need to disable it for them to sort of cross the hallway, or can we just leave it and just walk past it? That's the. But
no,
you already
you
said-
walk. Oh yeah, no. It's just like it's like in the floor, like near the middle.
Yeah,
you're
alright,
fine.
okay.
Yeah, you can walk past it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool. You guys cool with that?
Make a
Is there
map. Make a map.
any indication of life forms, creatures, whatever?
No, it's empty in this room.
Right, and the sound of the drumming or the beating, is that
It's getting louder. Yeah. There's out of that room that you're in right now, there seems to be like a staircase that kind of descends, or stairwell that descends. It kind of like turns a corner, and that's, unless you go further, that's all you know.
Yeah. Okay. No, I turn back to the party, carefully avoiding the pressure plate trap, and yeah, I relay the information to them, and then I'll be right back because someone's calling me. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So what do you guys want to do?
It's obvious. That's where we need to go. That's where they are.
That's did he grab that statue? No, right?
No.
Yeah.
The statue would be that would be really hard to grab. Like, so consider this statue is probably boy, this is something like
It's like a real
Michelangelo-y.
statue, not a statuette.
Yeah, it's not a statuette. No. This is a real deal.
It's a 2-person job or
It's
a
a co-
4-person job?
Fucking 20-person job.
Really?
One of us has
I mean, this is a
giant
couple. This is
sack of
like easily 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, no,
Right.
of course, just make
I mean,
sure.
maybe it's not 1,000. I don't know. It's a giant marble statue, like the size of a
Yeah.
bed. You know, like a full queen size bed or king size bed, right? Like, it's a big statue of a dragon, kind of like curled and coiled, and like its mouth agape, with like
Life
teeth and
size.
stuff. Yeah, it's life size. Yeah.
So it's a comeback
yeah.
crane job. Okay.
Or dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gilly lead the way.
Rubies.
What, you want me to lead the way? I just told you.
No, I said, this is specifically, no. The eye sockets of the dragon are empty, but a red glow, like a red ruby glow, still lingers there. It's providing a little bit of light in this room.
More like a trap. I don't like it.
Yeah. So let's go to the stairwell.
Well, I mean, would my scout test not cover that as detecting a trap?
Don't you have trapwise or trap sense?
Yeah, I do, but I'm just wondering if the eyes are a trap, would that not have been covered by my successful scouting test for that room?
You didn't interact with it.
No. You
okay.
you know the triggering mechanism of a trap.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I look at Arundel, it's like, you want me to leave? Sure, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, you just said that there was a trap somewhere, right? Or you suspect there's a trap. Then you know where it is. So it's good if you. I mean, I don't mind going in front with you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll go.
I'm right behind you.
I lead
Wait,
them.
Real quick. Yeah, real quick. So Gilly, to scout, you took Rice's torch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That torch is now out.
Well, the scout was an instinct, though, wasn't it?
No,
It's a nature thing.
No, it's my instinct.
it's his
Oh,
instinct.
that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's right.
it's Arendelle's
My
instinct,
goal
but it
is
was
To goal.
Yeah.
I was. Okay. Well,
so. You want to light another one?
Okay, so that one's out. Yeah, I'll take out a torch and light it.
you pass it to Grice.
At least I'll let Grice light it because I don't have.
Yeah. Grice has a tinderbox and
Oops.
takes a second or two lighting this makeshift torch. It
Yeah.
sputters and matches, and eventually, if a good flame takes hold on it.
So I pick up my backpack and the small sack again. By the way.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Okay. So
I
think
we
next
just
room and I make sure that they don't, step on the pressure plate.
Okay. Nice.
With little
Yeah.
fear here.
The
with
sorry.
with all of us in this room, is there anything that jumps out at us beyond what Gilly described? Is there anything, there's more pairs of eyes, basically, is what I'm asking.
Oh no, but the that dragon looks very intriguing.
And you said it
There's
was,
no trap there at all.
And you said it looked like it had some sort of theological significance.
Yeah.
Because I've been after dragons. I've been hunting Katla for a while. Maybe might I recognize this statue?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You know, it definitely looks like Katla.
Yeah. So we're on the right track, guys. I
I
think.
think this is a shrine to the beast Katla, the dragon.
Yeah, so we're getting into sort of interesting territory here in the Citadel.
What are you back on that dragon bullshit again, Arundel? We are not here for the dragon. We are here to find adventurers and get
Exactly,
their
you bunch
all
of
them.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Just leave the dragon alone, man. It's just gonna.
You've been around here, but you've been quiet.
All right,
Don't
but
know what will wake and what will disturb by speaking in loud tones.
Gilly looks at you and he just. Don't leave the.
In your voices, Gilly.
Gilly, this is a statue. Don't worry. It's just a statue. It's not a real dragon.
It's got them eyes are glowing, Arundel.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I mean-
looking at me.
It's got its eye, so it's got that faint glowing, and then you also see that on the floor, like right in front of it, is a very small something carved in Draconic.
Ooh.
It's gonna be
The closer you get to it, yeah, the closer you didn't see it on first pass. Now you do.
All the GM hooks. I can see them.
No. Deckard's basically waiting at the top of the stairway, going, "Stop wasting time. We're running out of time, people.
I agree.
They're calling for us. Don't you hear them? They're calling for us."
And are the drums louder here? Like, are we? Does it? Seem
Yeah,
like
it's getting
the
it's getting
drums.
louder. Yeah, it's clearly coming from below the stairs, like somewhere down these stairs. Like that's where the sound's getting carried up through here. It wells up through it beneath you guys. Nobody wants to read what it says. Alright.
Yeah, I do, but I don't have Dragon Wise or anything. So
who?
Scholar it, right?
I can scholar or lore master it.
Yeah, you can try to lore
Maybe.
master it and basically ape your way through the Draconic script.
Yeah, I
if you
think that
wanna
would
try
be.
that.
Yes, I do. Yes, this is my backstory. This is I feel like this is something that Arundel would do.
Look at that cheese and that mousetrap just going, "Do you want the cheese? You want the cheese?"
Yes.
Yeah. You want to do that? All right. Opt to.
Yeah. Yes.
I think Grice heads over to where Arendel's looking, and like he doesn't know anything about Draconic, but he has an experience. He has some experience with scholarly works and old carvings. Admittedly, they're mostly wood carvings where he's from, but so I'm going to help.
Is this lore master, Eric?
Oh, I thought you were doing scholar. I had an
Well, I don't know.
scholar.
I'm asking. I'm just asking. I mean, I can do.
No, because you're trying to
have
read
both.
you're trying to. It sounded okay. So I said that because your intention was to read and understand the Draconic inscription below.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like scholar,
That's what I want to do.
not lore master. Lore
Like
master
a
would give you
rune
more
language.
contextual magic. If you want to understand the magical properties around this place, would be lore master.
No, I want to read it. No,
Okay.
I want to read it.
Yeah. All right. It looks like it's a small, simple phrase, so it's going to be obtu.
Okay. Anyone want to
But
help?
in order to say it properly, it's an obtu, right?
Yeah,
Those
Make it loud.
Draconic accents, man, those silent cues, they get you every time, right?
If it doesn't work the first time, just keep on chanting it.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Grice will help with scholarly. Not out
Yeah.
loud, you idiot.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Oh no,
Anyone know
Deckard's
anything about
facing the stairway? Yeah.
Just giving you guys a quick check. You're at 1 turn before the grind.
After this or before this?
After.
I'm
So
gonna.
so you have one more thing before the grind kicks in. After this scholar test happens.
I think while so there's so what is Grice exactly doing? Grice is-
He's he's casting light on the inscription so you can see it, and he'll point out common features, or like if there's an area of the carving that's indistinct. Yeah, no, that bit there, that looks like that looks like the upstroke was meant to go off to the right there, but the grain of the stone has knocked it left.
Yeah. So while Grice is saying these things to Arundel's he's looking at these carvings, at the writing at least, and he starts thinking about dragons and how he actually ended up here after chasing this dragon for so long. So I'm going to use my lost in thoughts trait against myself and not actually listen to what Grice is saying.
Okay.
So no change there.
Yeah, that sounds easy, right?
Feels bad, man.
Well, that's bad.
That's gonna end well.
You have no way of fixing that, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No wise. You can do a reroll for it.
No, I have elven lore and tracking.
Why did
No.
I not assist with religious doctrine? Why? I suppose it's not strictly religious doctrine.
You try to say the words, and it comes out wrong. The dragon's eyes glow.
Oh god.
You feel a quick burst of heat. And as like a flame, like flickering flames, start like dancing around you, and they turn from kind of like this happy warmth to this scalding burn, and you take the injured condition, but you survive, and there is so you succeed, right? And you end up, and it says I mean, I guess you actually succeed in that when you're like actually like end up screaming the words or whatever, you finally get it right because you couldn't like hit the right note or whatever. But you take the injured
The right
condition.
pitch.
Yeah, and it means it ironically meant let there be flame. So
Was I close enough to get singed? Do I take a condition?
you were
as well?
were you helping?
I helped.
Yeah, you helped, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Take you. Oh, you already have hungry and thirsty. Well, I mean, you would have to take a residual condition, right?
It doesn't stack, so if that's
Yeah.
the condition I was going to get,
Yeah,
then
you were to get hungry and thirsty.
I'm as hungry as thirsty as you can get.
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah.
So
you got-
I guess
that was a good idea.
just
Okay,
so
so-
fictionally, I'm betting. Just I know it's not an effect, but probably Decker would sort of rush forward and try to just pull you just out of the way of any flames and so on.
Oh my god! So you get injured, maybe. That's your in-
Decker
That's
wasn't.
it?
No, he wasn't helping.
No, but
I wasn't
if it-
helping. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
No, so this is more, narratively than
Yeah,
mechanically.
you narratively rush to like put out the fires around him, but they seem to fade.
Yeah.
It felt like those fires could have helped you if you said it right the first time. So like instead of them giving you, yeah, like it seemed like you ruined your chance, but at least you made it out okay, and you know how to say it now, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to say like it's not a twist. It's like you just gain a condition and your success was this, but there could have been something else. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Could be both, right?
Could be
Like,
both.
I think it's very unfair.
I think it's unfair. Whatever.
So I succeeded, but I didn't. So you're saying I succeeded? I did gain a condition, and you told me that what I could have gotten, but I didn't.
Fine.
You know-
You know
you
what?
know
Here's what
what?
happens. You know what? Here's what happens. You're right. It's because you actually say it while you got injured. The dragon had like magically there's like an inlay in its chest or something like where its heart would be. It kind of like burns away, and there seems to be like a place you can put your. It's like a dark hole, like you could about the size of your fist, like you can put your hand in it.
Okay.
So, are you guys done committing suicide now? This is no way to die like a coward here in front of a statue. You should die out there with a sword.
The glowing red eye part fades away after you do that. By the way.
Yeah. Of course, I reach in the hole.
No.
I reach.
No. I heard.
It said it.
Your
He
hands.
said it.
Your hand touches that nice smooth feeling of coin.
Huh.
A handful of coins, actually. Like your hand kind of like smushes into a nice pool of coins.
It's like this is nice and cool and because burns.
Then you touch cork, glass, like a vial of something.
Okay. I guess I'll try and scrape out some of the coins, but I also I carefully lift out the glass thing.
Yeah. So as you pull your hand back, like a handful of coins come out with you. They're gold, like colored gold with the figures of a dragon's head on them. They come out in a and then in your hand though there's this vial, and it's like has this like reddish orange liquid in it. It's warm to the touch. It like can heat your hand.
Grace, looks familiar.
I've never seen anything like it before. I'm no alchemist.
Arundel, can I ask you a question? Are you fucking insane?
So
Gilly shouted.
he earned you guys some treasure. To be fair,
You get burned to a crisp, and then you put your hand into the thing that burns you to a crisp. You idiot! You absolute moron! You motherfucker!
I disabled
the death of us.
Gilly, I disabled the thing. Here, have coin.
Idiot!
You could have
It
gotten
was-
us all killed.
yeah, you got some gold coins, like a full one or 2 die worth of it, right? It's size of pack 1 to grab up all these coins. So do with that as you wish. But yeah, you got some gold coins. And you got this weird vial of this reddish orange heated liquid.
Maybe Gilly says all these things while he's packing these gold coins in his backpack.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
How would I? Is there a way like an easy non-grind way to determine what's in this vial? Is there like a label saying like taking a small sip or?
Yeah.
Oh, there is something about that. I just
take
don't
a
know
sip,
offhand, real
right?
quick, what the sip rules are. You can sip. I think you can sip it and deduce
You
it.
can?
Does that sound right?
I think so.
If you sip a potion, you can discern the potion's effect. Yes.
No, yeah, it doesn't have.
Nice.
So, sip. I sip.
And Gilly's just thinking,
It doesn't cost a roll to do it.
Sorry, Eric. What did you say?
It doesn't cost a thing to do it.
No. It's
cool.
just says if you sip, you can discern effect. Doesn't diminish the draft's effects of the potion. If it's sipped, the character takes the full effect of the potion as described.
Poison. If it's poison.
Poison. Oh, yeah. If it's
Poison.
poison, then
No, it's a sickness potion.
as in to remove sickness, right?
Yes. I don't know how to describe it other than it's a remedy potion.
It's a remedy.
Mechanically, it there's enough for one draught of it. So like there's one taste, like one consumable of it. But if you do it, it can remove the sick condition.
So, Grice, I think this might be, something to heal. I don't know, sickness maybe. So this seems to be your type of expertise.
And I think Grace, like, a little bit kind of horrified with all of the goings on that have just occurred. And he takes the potion from you, and he uncorks it again and like bends it on his thumb and tastes it. Now, like with the knowledge that it hasn't killed you, And he's like, yes, lavender. That's healing herbs. Good. I'll keep this.
Yeah, it's pack one.
I don't have any
So-
space for it.
Grice and Deckard, can we just, the three of us, vote on, making sure that Arendelle doesn't touch anything anymore?
Hey, you were
I vote
Gilly.
yes.
You were the one who went ahead scouting all on your own. I mean,
Did I trigger anything, Arendelle? No.
no. Did I
Because
get
I'm-
you hurt?
It's what I'm here for.
Hey,
Are
I
you
got.
here to get burned to a crisp? Because if so, then you did a good job. Good job,
No,
Arendelle. Well done.
Gilly, I think you did
I
an
give myself
excellent
the
job
week.
scouting. Gilly, you did an excellent job scouting. It really shows that you're an invaluable part of our group. I couldn't have done it as well as you did.
Well-
Gilly.
Yes, we noticed that. You
But
burnt.
I got you a lot of gold, and I got us a very nice remedy. So, shush.
Trinkets and baubles.
Fine. Fine.
Here,
Whatever.
Gilly, take this. Add this to your pack.
What?
I'll hand you the potion as well. My back, I think Grice fishes around and tries to get the potion to rest in his backpack, but it's clear that the tear at the bottom of it means that it's not gonna it's just gonna fall out. So we have
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's it.
Did I not fix that last time? Or was
no. You fixed your own,
No.
I think.
You didn't fix it. No, definitely not.
All right. Okay, sure, fine. Yes, thank you. Someone notices that I'm skilled and that I'm useful. That's
Gilly,
good
you
to-
are.
You can stop saying it now, okay? It's just. So, Grice, we have a problem because we can't have Deckard lead this party, and we can't have Arendelle lead it again. So,
You should lead it, Gilly.
Good idea, Gilly. Onwards. And I sort of
Um,
slap him on the back a little bit with the intent of pushing him forward.
You're doing such a good job. Please continue.
Gilly scouts down the stairs.
We move together.
Okay.
I think before we're moving, sort of, when the others go, Deckard sort of hangs back to see if he can sort of stop Aaron. When Arendelle wants to join, he sort of puts a hand on his chest and goes, "If you endanger us again, I will kill you." And just goes down the stairs.
Oh snap!
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys go underneath this. So you actually end up descending down these stairs. Let me see something real quick. So you have your scholar test. Your torch has one thing left of it. Okay. So you guys go down these stairs, and you're actually into some kind of underpass kind of area. You go underneath. It kind of twists around and goes underneath the temple that you were just in.
Yeah.
And there's stairs leading up the other side. You guys
Leading
continue. Yeah, leading back up.
Okay.
So you guys continue on a little bit, and then you hear the drums are getting much louder now, and you also hear the sounds of commotion coming nearby. There's a couple doors down this hallway that you're in. There's these two doors, and it sounds like more of the commotion's coming down from the far door. Like the drums coming from that way as well as like I said, some of the commotion that you hear. Maybe you hear the faint sounds of probably you hear the faintest sounds of goblins, like goblinoid chatter.
Yeah. So we basically have two options here. So we're not really sure. So I'd like to use my well, no, it's for tracks. I was going to say I want to use my instinct to listen at the door, but it's looking for tracks, not actually listening. So
Yeah, it wouldn't help.
I'm gonna get screwed if we hit the grind. Is there a way that we
Should we?
camp?
Are you hungry and thirsty?
I'm hungry and thirsty and exhausted.
I can give you a swig
But,
of
We
like
also
a
need to make sure to cure Arendelle because injured condition is way too
Yeah,
dangerous.
it's no joke.
yeah, uninjure me.
I have no checks.
I have one. So
I have one as well.
Okay. And multiple people hungry and thirsty?
I'm not.
No,
Conditionless.
But
Okay.
we are gonna get hungry, thirsty. Of course.
I'm
So-
already hungry. thirsty,
I mean,
and
we can
thirsty,
camp.
so
Yeah, sure.
If
We
you've
should-
got
we should.
water or something,
I do. Yeah.
and I think
Where are you gonna camp?
Rice.
Back up the stairs.
Should we? Okay, wait. Before we make set camp, should we? I mean, we should make camp, but we should also update our map.
That's good, but doesn't that? Oh wait, no, it's your instinct now. It doesn't
Like,
cost it.
so I can do that in
Nice, that's good.
in the camp phase.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite make sense to do it here. I don't think.
No, but
Okay.
just so to put it out there, we need to do
So,
that.
so we're gonna go back to that dragon room with the statue and make camp
I think
up there.
it's the safest place now because the statue's been triggered. We're
There's
not
only
with the walls that are sort of encroaching on us. There are.
no.
Wait, it seems like the safest place.
Safe is relative
It's
and
right next to
down
the
below.
fire-breathing kill machine.
Oh, we
There's
can set
only-
up a nice chokehold there.
Yeah, like there's only the stairs leading out and the way we came in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We cleared the way in, except for the one door. But
Exactly.
what's the worst that could happen, right?
Okay, so let's camp there. And then instead of cooking for everyone because we don't need it, I'm gonna hand Rice my water skin
Okay.
and say, "Here, I'll toss it at you."
Much appreciated.
So, Grice, do you still have a poultice by any chance?
I do.
An injured poultice?
I think I gave that to someone else to hold on.
Well, I
to.
gave it. You gave it to me at some point, and then I gave it back to you.
Okay,
Okay.
then in that case, it's just a clerical error.
All right, so we're gonna do some camping then. So we're back in that dragon room. We're gonna do some camping, right? Just so I'm following along.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and roll on the dangerous underground camp.
If only I could fix my armor down here.
Okay, that's a
Oh no. 5 isn't good.
underground camp.
Not if it's dangerous.
No,
Look, he's
It'll
already
be fine.
he's already given up.
we have Deckard. What could ever happen to us?
Just want to make sure I got the right one.
Getting murdered in his sleep,
Dangerous
probably.
underground.
Here's Deckard. Oh, extra rolling. That's never good.
All right.
No, he always rolls more than
I
one.
mean- I can't
There's a
fucking
dra-
make this shit up. All right, 1 second. So there's 4 of you, so I have to roll a d4.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go in
Okay.
order of Alex is 1, Paulo is 2, Martin is 3, and Ellen is 4. Happens to you, Martin.
Oh no.
You sit down and your pack breaks at the bottom. And the bottom thing opens.
Again.
Yep.
So
Hey,
I
what's up,
lose the
everyone?
I lose the bottom thing, or
Yep.
everything, or
No, yeah, your pack opens up. You lost the thing that's in the bottom.
oh no, my empty wine bottle. Oh no.
Yeah. And now it's broken.
Snooty elves. My empty
Yeah, you-
wine bottle.
Yeah, those wine bottles are good.
You've worn a hole in your pack and lost some equipment, and happens to you, and that character loses the object in the bottommost slot of the backpack or satchel.
Yeah. I lost my pack is broken again.
We need to really stop sort of.
I've rolled 6 on.
Backpacks
I've rolled
on shelf.
on that minor inconvenience chart. I think I've rolled 6 every single time it's come up.
This is Eric.
I'm back to
This is
tell.
Eric Gilly. This is not me. This is the Dungeon Master who destroyed my
know.
pack.
Shoddy workmanship, clearly. All
Yeah, I wasn't the one who repaired it. That was him. And I point at Gilly.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're getting to Arendelle. No! He's the only optimist left.
All right. So you guys, we're gonna do the camp phase, but I think we're getting to be at the hour mark. So I think we're gonna go break first and then come back and talk about how we're gonna spend our checks. Okay. So we're gonna do that,
Okay.
guys. Yep. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody.